You know, guys, being a YouTuber or a social media influencer is a very hard job. People want to know about your personal life, and depending on your niche, you might be vulnerable to that. I've been on here for about a decade, and I try to keep my personal life to a minimum. But you know, sometimes you talk about yourself a little bit more in your content just to kind of get your point across. Vloggers, though, it's really different from what I do. They let you into their own personal space, their family, their homes, and you kind of feel like you're a part of them. Unfortunately, they try to show the good side, and at the same time, they don't even know they're showing the bad side. And because some of them are just so dysfunctional, they don't know that they are dysfunctional. Rewind! Now that you know what I'm trying to get across here, let's examine this lady Rose. Now, I've done several videos on her and her white husband, Brett, but this lady will do anything for views. I mean, anything. Like disrespect people, call people out, and it doesn't really matter if it is her mom or her husband. Now stop the show. A lot of people think that because, you know, she's a black lady and she's married to a white man, she won't be disrespectful to him. She would just, you know, suppress all of that because she's with a white guy. Right?
Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend. Let's just be very real. You told me to put it on live, so I put it on live. So, and then you want to start talking about a glass of wine, and then you want to start saying, oh, are you not going to talk? After I was just sitting here silent before we even got on live. I've been not talking. I've been not talking. So what are you talking about? Oh, okay.
Now, see, that's just the beginning. The reason why she can do that is because, well, she's been disrespecting other people that's been important in her life all her life. That guy is receiving what she's always given everybody close to her, especially her mother. Now, recently, her and her mom have been having a back and forth, okay? I want you to see how she disrespects her mom on an unbelievable level.
I love my daddy so much, but why is my mom so weird? She literally does not talk to me at all whatsoever, right? But she randomly sees me on live. Like, she sees that I, like, a very successful YouTuber, over 1 million subscribers. So she sees me on live and hasn't talked to me in months, mind you. But she start text messaging me. I'm reading it above my live. Text messaging me like, call me. Let me join your live. I could even show you guys the text messages. Let me join your live. So then I call her. I'm like, you want to join my live? Come on, join. And you know, we talk and everything is good. Randomly, like, clout chasing. So the next day she get on live. We're like, yeah, we're going to talk about things. We're going to keep it respectful because we know that this is your public platform. So I'm like, okay, I'm super excited thinking that we're going to rekindle our relationship. She started telling lies, talking about, you pulled the gun out on your brother. I called my brother after that live. I'm like, baby, you told mom I pulled the gun out on you? He's like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no. So anyways, I say this to say, you wanted clout, baby. You chose the wrong one to get clout off of. Especially when it comes to lying, because I'm going to tell the truth. Where you start lying, I'm going to start telling the truth. My brother is dead because of you. My brother is unalived because of you. Had sex with my brother, your stepson, my daddy's son. You had sex with my brother, causing my daddy to send him away to Las Vegas to our uncle, where he was gun beaten and unalived. You a nasty little. Let's just be honest. I'm sorry. Because I told my story that we don't have a good relationship. You want to tell a lie? So now I'm going to tell truths. Okay, let's do it.
All right. You hear she tells the truth, right? Okay. She said she tells the truth. Now, I want you to hear her calling her grandma a crackhead and her mom a lie again.
You didn't have to do all that you did like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all whatsoever. The sun is really strong right now. But you really didn't have to do that at all whatsoever. And everything you're saying, like, girl, you know your mom was a crackhead. What are we doing? You know your mom was on drugs and she didn't take care of you. You know that. What are you talking about? You know why my dad sent my brother away. Girl, you know you ain't never babysat Race. Baby, what are we doing? Why? It's ridiculous. Like, I didn't know you was trying to be a YouTuber, girl. All you had to do was tell me. I would have put you on like Donkey Kong. Like, I want a mom so bad, I would have put you on. It was that simple. Like, crazy nonsense. Crazy nonsense. But anyways, let's do it.
Now this is interesting because she's out here calling him a liar and says she gon' keep it real and tell the truth. Well, then why did she admit this?
YouTube family, I know a lot of you guys don't follow me on Facebook, but I did want to make this public apology because I've recently, actually just like 30 minutes ago, I leaked my messages that I sent to my moderator here on Instagram, and I sent to my moderator Dana, I sent to my moderator Kiki, and I sent to my husband all the same day on July 18th, 2024, and you can see the date in the messages. I don't know how much Facebook knows, but YouTube knows how much that I've been going through over the past couple months with this group of mean girls. I've made police reports. I was crying every single day. I made a whole live, like crying my heart out, begging them to stop. And instead of stopping, they continued forward and made videos about my family and I. This was before anything happened, you know, just my regular family videos. And these people were just bashing the freak out of me and my family. They made a page calling my son Race. They just would not stop. So I made a brilliant idea to separate from my husband, to troll these women that were desperately after my husband and were just bashing me. My idea, troll the troll. My idea of it was that we were gonna get this separation, and then these mean girls were gonna make videos about our separation and this and that. I never imagined it to get so far and so blown out of proportion. I never imagined it to actually reach my true supporters.
So this is the same woman who scammed her audience. She told her audience that, you know what, I'm sorry that we lied about breaking up. I'm sorry that we pretended to be breaking up so the trolls would stop. And, you know, we already heard about those disgruntled fans who were pissed off that she pretty much played them and took advantage of them. Yes, we did. But guess what? This is the same person that tells the truth. And see, this is what goes on with these, you know, vloggers, especially in the interracial community. A lot of these people don't have any money. Like if you look at Queen of Kings, you know, these people both before they got together had no money. It's obvious. They've only gotten some money through this make-believe lie in their business. They don't really have good editing. They don't invest in that. They don't spend any money on content planning. They're just a drama-filled interracial couple that gets a lot of views because of the drama. The storyline is good, but they don't invest in the business. They don't try to do anything that's nice. And, you know, and these people are not good at business. It's obvious, right? They don't have any way, shape, or form that they actually do this business in the correct way. And I'm telling you this from a guy that's in this business. If this was let me just say another couple, non-black, that had their audience, you would see a lot more effort being put into the business, a lot more professional stuff being put in the business, but they are not that. So they've only got some money since they've tried to scam their audience into believing, you know, having a white husband and a black wife is the good thing to go. And there is a market for that interracial relationship. However, what they don't want to talk about is, A, she's unhappy with him because she feels that he's a deadbeat, that he's not on her level. And 2, she has all these issues with her family, her mom, her grandma, the brother got killed, the dad is abusive, all of these things that she's been carrying on all of her life that she's never gotten any therapy for. And again, everything is, the fans' fault, subscribers' fault, her ex-husband's, baby daddy's fault. And all she does is continuing to deal in the buffoonery. And then a lot of ladies look at this like, oh, well, she got a white man that will take care of her other kids. Surely it's my baby daddy that was the problem. In all actuality, it's not. And the reality is, she is attractive. She is slim. And of course, any man would want to be with somebody like her, I would say physically, because she's not ugly at all. But physically, she looks nice. Attitude-wise, again, that's where we draw the line. You can always get a simp to come in and, deal with those problems. But again, a lot of ladies are not going to be able to get a high, wealthy white man or a successful white man to put up with that because they're not going to put up with it. A guy like this, who I would honestly say, I don't believe he has anything. Because if he did, he wouldn't be put up with her. He wouldn't be dealing with her. If any guy, black, white, or otherwise, had a lot of opportunities, they wouldn't deal with her. And it just seems to me like the guy didn't have any opportunities. So together, just like, let me just say Fresh and Fit, they came together and created something because neither one of them, by themselves could make it happen. But sometimes two heads are better than one. And this interracial storyline of dysfunction and, and love, it sells. It gets views, it gets money. Obviously, none of that money is reinvested into their content because it looks like trash. But hey, that's what happens. And for a lot of ladies out there, if you want to get with somebody out of the community, on average, no other race of guy will take that. Let me give you an example. I live in Uganda, okay? My problems that I had in the African American community, I need to do my very best to leave them there. The people in this country are just not going to accept my problems or my issues in a foreign land, okay? That's the same concept you need to take when you want to deal with somebody of another race, another culture, another community. They are going to give their own people more of a benefit of a doubt than you. But if you are a person that is ratchet as hell, you got issues, you got problems, don't expect them to want to deal with you. Now, she might be able to get away with it, but again, I feel like the guy is not that successful, and he's showing me that he's not. If you want somebody successful coming from another community, they're not gonna put up with you like that. They're gonna immediately get rid of you. Wanna know why? Because if you were dealing with a foreigner and they acted like she was, you would tell your son or daughter to get rid of them. That's how it works, okay? But when that guy didn't have as much as he had by meeting her, he can't do that. What is he gonna do? People really tune in to see her and him, but her. And without her, he's back broke again. No opportunities, for sure. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Which is your follow that you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.